Thank the gentleman. The chair recognizes the vice chair of the subcommittee for 5 minutes, Marsha Blackburn.
Thank you, Madam Chairman. Ms. Cowles,
Yes.
do you know how exposure to lead occurs in a child?
I know there are many different ways that exposure occurs.
Well, according to the CDC, it's direct ingestion, such as swallowing paint chips, house dust, or soil contaminated by leaded paint, or through hand-to-mouth activities such as placing fingers or other objects in their mouth, putting them in contact with lead paint or lead dust. Do you know what today's major source of lead exposure is today, according to scientists?
Yes, I do.
And what is that?
That is old housing stock and the environmental
According to
lead.
the CDC, the major sources of lead exposure among U.S. children are lead-contaminated dust, deteriorated lead-based paint, and lead-contaminated soil. Do you know what scientists attribute this 91% drop? Well, let me go up here first. Do you know what the average blood lead level of a child under 5 was in 1970?
No, but I'm sure it was much higher than it is today.
Average, this is according to the EPA, the average BLL of a child under 5 was 15 micrograms per liter. Do you know what the current level of concern is according to the CDC?
You better tell me. I have a guess, but I'm
10
not sure.
micrograms.
Right.
Do you know the average blood lead level, the BLL of a child under 5? Do you know what that is today?
No.
Okay. According to the EPA, in 07 and 08, the average of a child under 5 was 1.4 micrograms per deciliter. So that, I think, gives you a pretty good idea of how we are doing with the lead. What do you think has attributed to this 91% drop in the blood lead level?
The banning of lead in paint, the banning of lead in certain products, very extensive abatement efforts on the part of city, state.
Well, the CDC says it is the result of removal of lead from gasoline as well as from other sources such as household paint, food and drink cans, and plumbing systems. So just some items there for the record. Mr.